Today I have got an extremely fun build to showcase for you guys. Compromising generators is a mechanic that was introduced in the in-transmission chapter via the perk Machine Learning. Now since then we've only had one more compromising perk added to the game, that perk being Help Wanted from Springtrap. Now in this video I'm going to be using both of the compromising perks that are in the game currently. And yes, kicking one generator causes both compromising perks to be applied to it. So you get the effect of both compromising perks on one generator. I'm going to be using this exact build on two different killers. For the first two games we're going to be playing Dredge, and you're going to want to stick around for the final game because I play Sadako and holy shit does this build work on Sadako. So let's get into the games. Hopefully you guys enjoy. This build is extremely snowbally, so there's going to be a lot of slugging. Okay, we got a terrifying map for this. So our add-ons, we are running Broken Doll, I believe. We're running Broken Doll, yes. This is going to increase the duration of our Nightfall, and then we are just running Hattie's Calendar. This is a typical Dredge main add-on. This is just going to make it so we exit locked lockers quicker, which is exactly good for what we are trying to do. Now, there's another add-on where if I'm going to play this game out. Oh, this guy's life. We're leaving this. I'm going to play this game out, and then I can also run an add-on that makes it so when we use all of our teleport tokens, we see the aura of all survivors for 3 seconds. So running this would be really good so we can get that extra snowball going. So another thing is I wanted to run Infectious Fright, but the issue with that is Machine Learning makes us undetectable. And Infectious Fright is within Terror Radius. It is a Terror Radius based perk. And so when you are undetectable, you do not have a Terror Radius. So I am not going to be running Infectious Fright, which does suck, but I think you need the haste. So yeah, that's why. But where does this go? Oh, perfect. But yeah, that's why. Unfortunately, we didn't find a non-obsession. That's crazy. We actually got the obsession first. I'm fine with putting this here. But yeah, that's why no Infectious Fright would be really useful. But unfortunately, we cannot. Yeah, I think if you want to try this build for yourself, the best user for sure, I think, would be Singularity. It's just that I want to try it with these other killers, like namely Dredge, Ghoul. We are also running Tinkerer, so we know when to go for the gen. I should have explained that. But so you see, now we know this gen is at 70, so we're going to go kick it, apply Compromise. Look at the timing on this, by the way. We're going to kick this, apply Compromise, and then leave. That's it. And now we're going to completely leave and let Nancy complete this gen almost. Let's get out of here. I should have TP'd to that locker, so my mistake actually, but it's all good. We do not want to chase Tori. We need to somehow make it to... Perfect. This is exactly what I wanted. So hopefully Nancy completes this gen. I'm going to Remnant. Okay. Hopefully Nancy completes the gen. I don't know if she's too scared. Perfect. We faked our TP onto that locker. Not on purpose, but... So now we're going to slug this. And we should know where Nancy is. You find her? Perfect. We know where everyone is. This is everybody. Perfect. Auto aim. Damn it. Perfect. Break this. Well, they're fucked. I'm not going to lie, they're fucked. This is it. We won. We won. This is the snowball potential of this build. As you can see, holy cow. I mean, dude, that is pixel perfect what I wanted to show with this build. I'm not even kidding. That couldn't have gone better. Literally couldn't have gone better. I mean, that was what? Within 30 seconds, we won the game. Obviously, they could have UV or something. We just won the game in 30 seconds. Completely won the game in 30 seconds. So, I'll do another Dredge game, I guess, because that was like a, what? Yeah, so that was a 3.5 minute game. So I've been recording for 3.5 minutes. So we'll just cut to the next game. But that's exactly the point of this build. And by the way, we weren't even at max to before. We'll cut to the next game. I'll play another Dredge game. I think I'll replace one of the add-ons for the purple add-on that makes it so we see auras when we use all of our TPs. So we'll cut to the next game and we'll show that. Okay, so I know I said I was going to use the add-on that makes it so when you use all your TPs, you see their aura. I changed it to whenever somebody locks a locker, we see their aura. And I think that's going to be better because survivors are always locking lockers, like literally always. And if you're not, you're fucking up. And also, ideally, we'd want our TPs for when we are in our mode, like our snowball mode. So for me to use up all my TPs in that mode would just be kind of dumb. So that's why I'm kind of not using that add-on, to say the least. So we did get a tough map just in general. It's not bad for what we're trying to do. It's just not a good map, I like, in general. She tried to stun me, but I wasn't close enough. Thought she was actually gonna. Oof. Yeah, TP early there. Let's face away and just pick immediately. Someone is there, but yeah, you can do a lot of cool mind games with Dredge. It's literally just the 50-50 machine. There I early TP'd because she thinks I'm just gonna sandwich her in between me and the Remnant. So if I just TP immediately and then lunge, she's gonna overextend into my Remnant and I'll be there immediately. So unironically, I haven't been paying too much attention, but I have not seen. Okay, there we go. I have not seen a locked locker aura for some reason. Oh, of course she's our obsession. I don't know why she stayed. That was ridiculous. I mean, ideally I leave her there and then we get the they finish the gen and we get our snowball going, but she just completely threw me off guard. Whoops. Nice. Okay, we are already snowballing. We have not even done our whole gimmick, so that's cool. There they unhook her. Just gonna get the unhook there. I can't TP, I don't have my Remnant, and I wouldn't be able to in general because they have anti-camp, but it's fine. Let's just hook her. We could slug her, that way next time, perfect. Alright, let's get our snowball going. There's two people. No, I think it's just Laura. I thought I saw two Killer Instinct though, so kind of weird. Dead hard? We don't know. Perfect. Ah, she's giving up. Oh no, she's not. I mean, yeah, I think I can just do this. Alright, GG. Okay, change of plans. I was originally going to do this with Ghoul, but then in the Ghoul video, I was like, oh, you could also do this with Onryō. And then I literally listed a pixel-perfect Onryō build that would use this build insanely well. And I love Onryō's, like, a lot. Like, Onryō is actually one of my favorite killers in the game, like, as of right now, at least. I think this killer has some of the most unique playstyles. Like, I don't know, this killer is... It scratches the itch that I didn't think existed. So... The build we are running both the Eerie add-ons. What this is going to do is Eerie videotape makes it so when we use our, unbelievable. When we use our teleport, it doesn't turn the TV off, but it makes it so survivors don't gain condemn. And then we're running Eerie remote, which is going to make it so we see the aura of any survivor within 12 meters of a powered TV. And so this is going to be really good as well for our snowball. So same aspect. These people probably think I'm a condemn Onryō, so 11 has grabbed the tape. So hopefully she... Well played, well played. We'll go back demanifest. Okay, he's playing it well. Ideally I want... I'll hit you first to biffle, I'm not going to lie. What was that, sprint burst? Okay, so since we, yeah, okay, nice. Yeah, I read him. So since we kept doing the mind game when we went invisible for the past few times, I knew he was gonna think that I would go back as well. So that's why I didn't. There's our Tinkerer proc, and oh, what the hell? I missed a Tinkerer? I didn't know I missed it. Damn, I was not paying attention. I must not have seen it because of the fact that I was in, demanifest mode already, and I must not have noticed the notification, which, my bad, but what are you gonna do? Cool. So we are not condemned. But we do see everyone's aura when we TP. When we TP to a TV. When we TP to a TV, we see everyone's aura. So that's why. Cool. Okay, nice. Get into the hook. Let's hook a bit further away from that gen, because now that one's compromised. We need people to complete that generator. Let's TP up here. No, it's here. So I was gonna run Bloody Fingernails because Bloody Fingernails are just like the most fun Onryō add-on by far. But I think Double Eerie combines way better than Bloody Fingernails would ever. So that's why I'm running Double Eerie. Just being able to see the aura, it just makes it easier for us to get the snowball going. We're also seeing everyone's aura. I'm fine with doing a hit and run here, I think. Perfect. So we'll TP across map because no one's gonna be at this TV. No auras. Here's somebody. Let's TP here. This is our obsession, though, which does suck, but we do not have Bloody Fingernails, so we... Wow, look at that. You see that? Let's TP here on this TV. Let's see if we see any auras. Here's 11. She does not go for the V. We are extremely fast. Boom. Let's TP upstairs and see if we see any auras. Sable's healed. They picked up V. We don't see any auras. I see Ada. Let's TP back. Our ability, or our beast mode, you could say, is ending, so. Nice. She canceled that early. Let's demanifest. Get that. We just have to break. She's gonna get the pick, but it's all good. She might have Wiglif, so let's... No, she doesn't. Let's take this hook. Hook her near this TV as well. This Ada is smart. She knows what she's doing. It's a fellow Thunder, too, so... Knows what she's doing. So she's probably gonna know to turn that TV off, like, right now, literally. Yeah, see? So... That's why I just did that. Literally why I did that. So, I think he might have DH as well, just off the fact that he's been how he plays. Maybe not. Okay, maybe not. Let's go ahead and hook him as well. We get 2 death hook pressure. It's really good. And they just healed, so we're gonna TP to this TV that just turned on right next to us, and we'll see the aura of anyone near a TV, a powered TV. They turn that off, so they. Shit. I should have TP'd there. That's my bad. But, what are you gonna do? Ideally... I was gonna say, ideally I hit 11 for another Stabifil stack, but, it's whatever. What can I do here? Let's TP here. We'll see auras, and we'll be close to the unhook. I do not see any auras, so they know to be turning the TVs off, which is bad. I didn't mean to TP to that TV. I meant to TP. Okay, well, we probably don't make this in time, but we'll try. Actually, we do make it. Okay, that's really good. Let's TP here. We'll see the aura of all the other injured survivors. So everyone's injured. This is the go-to play. We don't see anyone. I wonder if they're in shock then. No, we would have seen their aura from this. They're over there. Let's TP over here so we're closer. I'm assuming they're over here because we would have gotten their aura if they aren't. They have to be, no? They aren't? How's that even possible? Okay, well TP I guess. We just need to see their auras. I'm so surprised we didn't. Here's Sable. Sable's not gonna do that gen, which actually sucks. Okay, do I want to hook Sable? Probably not. I will, because we haven't gotten Tinker on any other gen, and if that gen upstairs pops, then it's fine. We need to get the snowball going. They did all just heal. Literally all of them. So, kind of sucks. Sippy here. See auras. Don't see anyone's aura, man. I don't know where they are on the map. I thought they would be over here for sure because we didn't see their aura at all. They turned that upstairs TV off, so they're up there. 11 did it. We know 11's up here. Okay, that sucks because they actually let that gen regress, like, unironically, which is crazy. So I guess we'll just go kick this instead. And then now we have to go deter 11 from this gen. And then just hope V goes back to pop this one. There's 11. We'll manifest now just so we catch up quicker. Not that it gives me haste or anything, it's just demanifesting slows you down a very tiny bit. I'd rather just get it out of the way. We are going to catch up a little bit because she took the time to 360. Nice. We want them to pop that, remember? So. Perfect. So we should literally be able to double tap Ada right now. Yeah, especially if she does something like that. So she's not going to gain any distance. So V's coming in to try and do something. That was ambitious as hell. I'd rather go for Sable. Perfect. Where is V? We still have 8% haste. I mean, we snowballed here. That was crazy. She dipped? She went for... Oh, she's cooked. Yeah. GG. That was really good. That was actually like the best snowball in the video. That's exactly what I meant with Onryō though, because Onryō, especially with these add-ons, you do get rid of Condemn, which I think is the most fun part of Onryō, but this is definitely a funny gimmick build that actually, it's not viable. It's just fun. It's a good snowballing build. It's nothing but fun. I don't think it's viable in any means, by any means, but it's definitely a fun time, especially running these. Okay, the thing is with these add-ons, the survivors can still turn TVs off. So they're still eliminating your source of transportation, or all of your mobility rather, which does suck. But if you just keep control of the TVs, as in like you keep TPing and seeing everyone's aura, like what I did earlier with the Ada when she went to unhook the person, where it's like I knew she was gonna try and turn the TV off because she knew what she was doing. Like this Ada was a smart player. If you just keep control of the aura reading and know where everyone is at all the TVs, like whenever you see their auras, and you keep control and deter everyone away from the TVs, then you should be fine. Obviously, there's going to be moments where they'll get a TV no matter what, but as long as you stay vigilant of which TVs are powered and which ones aren't, like how I read that 11 was up there, and I knew that she turned that TV off, if you stay vigilant of stuff like that, then yeah, you can totally be completely fine. Like, genuinely. Also, 2 Thunders. Screenshot. There you go. There is this extremely funny gimmick, compromising generators build. It's super stupid, but it's definitely just a funny gimmick if you want to try it for yourself. Onryō was unironically my favorite character to try this on. I did not expect it to be that good or that play out that well. Obviously Onryō is like an M1 chase killer, so if you run a build like this, it would make sense, like the Stabiffle. But yeah, I didn't expect the transportation to be as good as it was. Obviously, if you run Eerie videotape, it is better because you're not turning your TVs off when you TP to them. So running that combined with Eerie remote lets you see everyone's aura near a power TV every time you teleport, and then your TVs aren't getting turned off when you teleport, so you can literally just spam it and have aura reading 24/7. So combine that with this build, it is pretty fucking crazy. But anyways, this is definitely a video I've been trying to make for a while now. I originally had prototyped it on Dredge, Singularity, Ghoul. In this video, I was going to do Dredge and Ghoul, and then in the Ghoul game, I got Larry's, and I got a 3K with the build, and it was just too long of a video, or too long of a game, rather, for this video specifically, because I had already done a few Dredge games. So I decided I would just try it with Onryō instead, and wow, that was a good game. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Try this build for yourselves. Experiment with a bunch of other killers, because I'm sure there's a bunch of killers that would do good with this build. So actually, go ahead, feel free to experiment, and let me know in the comments if you find another killer that uses this build better or more fun than all the other killers that I've listed in this video. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video.